trying to figure out how he even get up there. What? I would have stomped him out. What's going on? How he even get in the pulpit?
Now,
I
thank
would have
God the
stumped
man
a
didn't have
hole
a
in that
gun. And
man. I ain't
thank
gonna
God
lie.
the preacher,
I hope
I'm
they
not sure if it was the
stomped him
pastor or
out.
not, I think it's the
That's
pastor,
wild.
was not hurt, and that there were men there to kind of help and so
Yeah,
forth.
he
I'm a
glad that
firm
boy
believer that
was a
churches ought to be armed. There ought
terrible
to be people there who
sneak
can
attack.
protect the people
That
in
was
the
trash,
church, the
but
pastor, those preaching, because if you're on the pulpit, you're probably vulnerable. And there are
shoot.
others that are in the audience that are
Better
also
have that
vulnerable.
peace on you
Churches
nowadays.
become a target, just like everyone else really is a target, and so there needs to be
That's
some sort of
sad.
defense there.
Man
Notice, though,
came out of
in the
nowhere attacking
Bible,
a
what the
pastor.
Bible is telling us, and we can kind of get an understanding. Jesus says this.
What's
He
going
says,
on?
and he said to them, "But now whoever has a money belt and is to take it along, likewise also a bag, and whoever has no sword is to sell his coat and buy one." Buy one what? Buy a sword. Well, they didn't have
Okay.
guns then, and so he tells them, buy a sword. One, you got to eat. How do you kill an animal without a sword, and also how do you defend yourself?
Without a sword.
And we know
Makes
they
sense.
use those for defense, because when Jesus is getting ready to be arrested, matter of fact, when he's getting arrested, notice what's stated here in Luke 22:49, a few verses later. He says, when those who were around him saw what was going to happen, they said, "Lord, shall we strike with the sword?" So they had swords with them, and they're asking, should we use it? Well, no, Jesus understands the point now that he is about to be betrayed, and so
Yeah.
he needs to be taken away. I don't want you to defend me, although there is a time for self-defense. Remember, the Bible tells us that if a person, notice in this case, but if anyone does not provide, and this word provide, pornoe, which is to take care of,
Okay.
to keep safe, to try to look out for, to provide, if that person doesn't do that for his own, then he is worse than an unbeliever. And
Yep,
so
that's
you
a
need to
deal.
protect your livelihood as well,
Gotta
protect your
protect our
family.
family for
And so
sure.
without question, it is perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, even wise to do so. Have something at the ready to do so. And so if a Christian has a gun or has a weapon to protect himself, more than okay. More than okay. Wait a minute, Corey. Aren't we told that we should turn the other cheek? The Bible does say, Jesus says that you should, if someone slaps you,
But ain't talking about if somebody put their hands on
whoever
you though.
slaps you, turn
Talking
the
about
other
insults.
cheek. Well,
Talk
he's
about
speaking
them.
about when someone, and this pretty much idiomatically, because a slap is meant to, and even today, a slap is meant to incur shame. Not necessarily hurt someone. You don't really die from a slap. I suppose you could if someone slaps you hard enough. But the point is, if it's a personal insult or slight, let them do it again. Keep taking it. That's the point there. Not to let someone kill you. If someone's going to do some harm to you or to your family, you stop them if you can.
Exactly.
That's all going. So defending yourself, more than wise thing to do. Have some sort of protection, or those around. It is wise. We're seeing what's happening in churches. We're seeing what's happening in schools. We're seeing what's happening. It's been happening in homes.
Sad.
So
Just
yes,
sad,
it is not a sin for a Christian to defend
Y'all
himself.
put them,
Amen.
them bullets up on their head. And he brought up a good point, because I think that last month, I want to say Joe Osteen's church got shot up. A person came in there with a gun. I think it was a lady came in there with a gun or whatever. And a few years back at church, dude came in there shooting people, killed people. I know he came in there shooting and killing people in the church, so excuse me, it's important for us to protect ourselves, especially in church, at home, because these people losing their mind. They have no conscience. They doing whatever. And you seen on the video, that dude just walked up on a pastor while he talking and just swung on him. But I would have mollywop. I would have stumped that man out. But we gotta protect ourselves, saints. We gotta protect ourselves. If you got a gun, go to the gun range, learn how to shoot. Shoot, if you got hands, learn how to fight. Just put safety measures. I know a lot of people use that scripture out of context, turn the other cheek, but it's talking about somebody talking about you, putting you down, whatever. People persecuting you, but God, come on now, God wants us to to have self-defense for ourselves. God wants to fight. If somebody trying to kill us or whatever, that's common sense. So he wasn't lying. We gotta protect ourselves nowadays, man. They shooting up churches. They shoot up a elementary school, man. Man, it's just sad. They shooting everything. Elementary school, grocery stores, and so we gotta protect ourselves. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and just know God love you. Know that I love you, and y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.